Hello everybody, this is Alice House Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wasteland 3. In the previous episode, we finished aiding the marshals in taking down Farron Brygo, and proceeded to make our way into the church to meet with Lucia's uncle, who had a proposition for us in regards to the refugees here in Colorado.
Are you sure you're in the right part of town?
Screw you. Ooh, robot.
I am very valuable private property. Please do not touch.
We're supposed to be able to interact with this robot. Or servitor, I guess we should say. Unless it's this one.
I am here to serve, but not to serve you.
Because we're supposed to be able to interact with it, get some stuff from it with the right skills, and gain some reputation with the 100 families.
Rangers!
Delivery for the patriarch from the Sumner family.
I've told you before, drone. The patriarch isn't interested.
Departing respectfully. Attempting package delivery to patriarch. All previous attempts have failed.
There we go. We needed to see that conversation. See, the Desert Rangers are authorized deputies of the Patriarch. We can accept your delivery.
Recipient identified as type human. Desert Ranger. Many thanks are given on behalf from my employer. Your assistance has been locked. Departing respectfully.
Get a bunch of stuff, and we only gain one reputation with the Hundreds family, but we're going to need as much as we can get. Oh, by the way, I looked into it. The only way to get into Irv's apartment is to either smash down the door or have lockpicking level 5. And I know for a fact that we're not going to be getting that for quite some time. So I'm just going to break down the door. There are some other things we can get in the apartment. As a matter of fact, I think there's actually a lockpicking skill book we can find, which will be useful later on. Once we do get our lockpicker. But like I said, it's gonna be a while. Anyways, I'll meet you guys at the Sandlux apartment. Okay, back in the apartments, let's take a look around and see what we can liberate from this place. Let's see, mechanics level 5. Well, we don't got that. Ooh, money bonus. Yes, please. There anything else in here? There's the door, but we can't open that because it needs power. And we can't do that. Fine. Oh yeah, let's check this out. And this lady loves her cats. Let's see, bunch of cigarettes. We'll probably sell them off. Evidence.
Alright, Marshals, listen up. If you won't take my noise complaint seriously and do your damn job, then I guess I'll just have to do it for you. There's been strange noises coming out of Apartment 3 all week. People yelling and stomping around at all hours, and strange mechanical sounds. He could be making bombs for all I know. You say you need evidence? Well, Irv just left, so I'm going inside and documenting everything I find. Who's there? Oh, it's Rosie Wong, the landlady. I was just checking to make sure you were okay. Why wouldn't I be okay? Oh, well, you know, the noise. I'm fine.
Huh. Well, we can't get into any of the other apartments, and I'm not too keen on breaking down some doors, but so, oh well. Anyways, with a nice melee weapon, we can break this door down. And for some reason, nobody inside notices us. Come on. Really wish I had that nail box for a little extra damage. Ooh, a nice critical. There we go. But yeah, for some reason, nobody inside notices us.
California. Do you know where you are?
Huh. Fortunately, we got this alarm here. It requires sneaky shit.
Home again.
Ooh. Well, we can at least do...
Square
Oh,
of the
whoops.
hippopotamus is the wink of its eye.
Forgot I still had, Blitz selected for that. Because I could have at least attempted to take out 2 of them by hitting that hydrogen container. Let's get Hawkeye out for that.
The greatest mind of a generation. Thrown down the Gazamenplatz. What's my name? Why don't you
Really?
tell me my name?
I wanted you to crouch down there, not on the trap trigger, or alarm trigger, I should say.
Thank you so much. You have been the top of the world, ma!
Okay, you know what? Let's just forget crouching down. Let's just shoot the hydrogen tank when they're both next to it. Gotta be careful about these guys because, at least when I fought them, they had shrink grenades.
God, the greatest mind of a generation. Thrown down the Gazamenplatz. Home again, juggity, juggity, juggity.
Okay, so I know I can hit it. I just need to move her into a better position.
Can see my own. Can you see me? Do I exist?
Here comes the pain train.
Okay, I've got at least 2 of them frozen. Well, 1 of them frozen. Alright, let's get you moved over here, see if we can't take this one out. I guess not. Ooh, lucky mega crit. And not enough AP. Okay, let's get spread out, because, like I said, when I first fought them, they had shrink grenades. And, well, being grouped up would not be a good thing against that. Ah, I forgot to use Rally. Probably could have gotten that extra shot off. Oh well.
Eureka! The sequel at last!
Let's get you moved right here. Like I said, I want to get people spread out because, well, because of those shrink grenades. At least as much as I can without leaving myself too exposed to things like, you know, the hydrogen tanks, or nitrogen tanks, I should say. Go for a precision strike on this. Ooh, a damaged CPU, I believe. Robot has been knocked haywire, so maybe it'll take a shot at some of the herbs scattered about. Lucia. You don't have very good range. But I can get you in range. And Hawkeye, prepare. We at least got one of them taken out. Taken out. Yep, there they come.
1, 3, 5, 11, 11.
Boy, fat lot of help you were, turret. But at least it's not shooting at us. Okay, let's take a look at this shrink status. Let's see, evasion plus 15%, but minus 35% on all bonus, on all melee and ranged bonus. Yay! Well, I gotta at least try and go for a precise strike to the head. That was even a lucky crit. Okay, now Blitz, try and finish him off. And not enough. Well, let's try this. What's the range on this? Oh, yeah. Get over here. Use strike. Hopefully we'll hit both of them. Yes, we do. Alright, go for the herb clone. Go for the precise strike. Go for the headshot. Quan. Target blocked. A movie over here, 94% chance, so let's go for it.
Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts.
Whew. Okay, well that went better than I expected. Alright, heal up with some med hypos. Oh, you don't have one equipped. Oops. That would probably be a good thing to have equipped on you. So, yeah, you got one, you got one. You don't have one because you're a medic. You got one, you got one. And Blitz, you'll be fine. Also, did not realize that Lucia had gotten a level up. Alright, well, let's keep putting points into intelligence. Let's see, skills. What do we got? 4? Let's go for some more hard ass. As for perks... Yeah, let's grab Trick Shot. Alright. Let's loot the room. Let's see, scientist outfit. Equally useful in laboratories and laboratory-based pornography. Okay. Let's see, melted capacitor. Ammo box. Take all the ammo we can get. Let's see, yeah, that requires 6 in lockpicking. Because of course. See, yes, I will take those. More medical supplies and ammo I can find in the wild, the less I have to craft or purchase. Turn your Jan into a Marcia, a self-help book for trials and tribulations of being in a large family. Okay. Clown's Guide to Pants, Makeup, and Acid, a lore book. Right. Anyways. Alright, let's talk to Rosie.
What was all that noise? Did you just have a shootout in apartment 3? Actually, don't answer that. Just tell me what Irv is doing in there.
Well, we were attacked by clones, so he's probably making clones.
Well, I'm not paying you one Colorado penny until you can tell me for sure. Must be some kind of evidence in there. If I'm gonna evict a tenant for misconduct, I need all the proof I can get. Ah, this place attracts all the crazies.
Yep. Sure looks like it. Okay, so... evidence is going to be here. Research notes in the computer. We need to set a couple people up. So, Hawkeye, you get on this one. Blitz, you get on... or not Blitz, Heavy, you get on this one. Laser is going to be taking care of the computer. On the desk, you find a chaotic mess of ancient dot matrix printouts, scientific journals, and dog-eared books. Notes are scrawled upon them in a wild, childish hand. Computer awaits a button press. Begin the experiment. Computer pauses a moment as the display relays information about a sensor, then returns. Subject acts absent from secondary sensor. Readouts and graphics have flatlined now that the clones are dead. Given specialized knowledge and the right resources, it might be possible to make more. Don't know why it's saying subject is absent from secondary sensor. Okay. Let's take Hawkeye off the platform. There we go. See, the computer analyzes both sensors as large volumes of data fill the screen. A small thermal printer begins to spew out reams of information-laden paper. Text is thick with mind-numbing scientific jargon, charts, graphs, cryptic electrical and anatomical diagrams, and some printouts, reference books, and notes on the table. Let's see, titles of the textbooks stand out. Cloning in Our Time, Dream of Reality, Robotics, Cybernetics, and Cloning. The Future is Now. Cloning Theory and Practice, Life Everlasting, TM. Business Prospectus, A New You. List continues, but one component remains the same. The name on every title page. Professor Erwin John Finster, Ph.D. For those who don't know, Finster was a major character. As a matter of fact, I believe he was one of the major, if not the main antagonists of the original Wasteland. He was some madman who believed in mutation being the next step of evolution or something along those lines. Either way, he was a nutjob. Every ranger knows the name of Erwin John Finster, the director of the infamous Project Darwin and an old enemy of the Desert Rangers. Rosie's tenant Irv has some explaining to do. Now, in case you didn't notice, we got some effects. Third eye. Critical chance plus 5%. Now you know what it means when they say someone's got eyes on the back of their head. Not bad. What did Heavy get? The Stink. Evasion minus 5. Ain't nothing covering you up. Can only be removed by antidote or Dr. NPC. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Third eye on Hawkeye is actually pretty damn good, having higher critical chance. Why not? Alright, may as well go let Rosie know.
So, what'd you find in apartment 3? Was he making bombs like I said?
He wasn't there, and it's weird, and it's weirder than that.
Weirder how?
Your tenant may be associated with a dangerous scientist. He also has a cloning machine, and we killed several copies of him.
Yeah, you were right. That's weirder than making bombs. Can I at least go in and clean up?
It's not safe in there. Please stay out until we find him.
Oh, his security deposit's not gonna cover the repairs, is it? If he wasn't in his apartment, then he's probably at the bookshop in Market Square. Look for a skinny guy, always wearing a lab coat. Let me know what happens.
Good to know. And that's exactly where we're headed. Once we finish this quest, we've pretty much, for the time being, taken care of every quest in Colorado Springs and are thus ready to move out into the wide open world. But like I said, we gotta take care of this, and I should probably hit up the Ranger HQ to take care of some things like getting rid of the stink, because low evasion's, well, not really something we should be having.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like
City's really...
Do you think they'll ever let us live in Broadmoor?
Do you have any
My
books
business
on
is doing
cloning?
pretty good these
On
days.
what? Clowning? No, no clown books, sorry.
No, cloning! You know, using your own genetic material to make a new human.
Oh, you mean fucking. Yes, I've got plenty of books about fucking.
What? No, not fucking! Cloning! It's how you make new humans without sex.
Jesus. Why would anyone want to do that?
A tall, lanky man is looking over the books on a merchant stand, muttering nervously to himself. Hi, mind if we ask you some questions?
I guess. Who are you?
We're the Desert Rangers. We've been helping out around Colorado Springs. Is your name Irv?
I'm Irv. What do you want?
Uh-huh. We found some papers in your apartment, written by Erwin Jean Finster. Is that your real name? He looks around nervously.
Please don't tell the marshals, but I'm one of his clones. Unfortunately, I'm 4th generation, at least. So, I'm not as smart as the original. Smart enough to use Dr. Finster's notes to get the cloning machine working again, but not smart enough to make good quality clones. I can't even make one as good as myself, and I'm not that good. Bits of me don't work very well at all.
Uh-huh. We were attacked in your apartment by a few guys who look just like you. Any explanation for that?
Oh no! Did you kill them?
I'm afraid we had to. Sorry.
Oh, poor clones. They never really acted right. I screwed up the formula somehow.
What do you know about Dr. Finster?
Oh, Dr. Finster was a genius. He's the only person in the world to have mastered the cloning of humans. He may have become a little paranoid at the end, but that doesn't lessen any of the good he gave to the world.
Uh-huh.
Until he decided all humans had to die. He was a real humanitarian.
Tell us more about these clones.
Well, I guess I'm kind of afraid to make friends the normal way, so I made them an abnormal way. Only I didn't do it very well. When they came out of the chamber, there was something wrong with them. They were really stupid and really, really crazy. And they just got crazier day by day. If I hadn't run out of the apartment today, they would have killed me. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
Is Finster still alive?
The original? No, not anymore, but I guess, in a way, as long as I'm alive, he is too, because I'm him, aren't I?
He pales suddenly and swallows.
I'm him, but not the part of him that wanted to wipe out the entire human race, right? Yeah? I wasn't suggesting, no. You know the whole nature versus nurture debate? How some things are genetic and some things you learn? Well, that killing everybody part of him, that was nurture. He wasn't born that way, and neither am I swear. You believe me, don't you?
We believe your story. He's harmless.
Oh, thank God. So, you're not gonna arrest me?
Well, for the most part. And we're not. In fact, if you bring your cloning machine, you're welcome at Ranger Headquarters. We could use a scientist like you.
You're gonna let me be a real scientist? This is the best! I'm so grateful! I'll do good work for you, I promise. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh. Well, I better let Rosie know the good news. Actually, while we're here...
All I did was ask a few questions.
The woman is scowling and kicking snow as she glares at the boarded-up museum. She jumps when you approach.
Who? Oh, hold on. You're the Rangers, right? Talk of the town. Welcome to Colorado.
Apparently we're still obscure. Yeah, different fame and how people feel about you will actually affect their, greetings sometimes, and dialogue with them. Like, if you notice with, that was the greeter outside the Patriarch's place, if you looked at his dialogue box when he saw us, you said, 100 families neutral. Rangers. And that'll actually change as our reputation with the 100 families changes. Who are you?
Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian,
and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History.
Former curator?
Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff.
Why'd the museum close? She sticks out her lower lip.
Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid?
Why do you think your questions got the museum shut down?
I don't even know. I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know?
Diligent Joe, that was his name.
Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right?
Sounds like you're proud of the museum.
Heck yeah, I am. It was a real sight to behold before they shut it down. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history, true relics of our struggle to survive, displayed for all to see, authentic handmade replicas of lost treasures. Just some real A-plus quality work, if I do say so myself.
Is there a way we can get inside?
The marshals have the front boarded up, but there's a side entrance you might be able to open. It's never guarded, but they keep it locked. You didn't hear that from me.
Uh-huh. We got a big space at our new HQ that would be perfect for a museum. Want to join the Rangers and be our curator?
That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
Yeah, first time around when I played through this, I was told to not recruit her because you can recruit someone else for that position, but apparently that wasn't actually true. Because I went through the entire game and never once recruited that other individual. Or got to. So I can only assume I need to recruit her to get the other guy. At least from what I'm reading here.
Little Vegas closed until further notice. City dumped totally lame by local youth.
Would you...
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn. You're gone
Alright, so before I head out into the wide open world, we need to head back to HQ. 1, to take care of the stink, and 2, to check out some of our new specialists that have arrived.
Got a proposition
I'm
for
Austin.
you, Rangers.
I'm new.
Welcome aboard.
Got a proposition for you,
Oh.
Rangers.
Around.
Yeah, me too. We all are here.
Oh, good to see Austin Pease is
Hey.
settled in.
Who's in charge? You're the CO around here? Huh. Okay.
Well, up yours, pal.
Quality setup this time. Better than back in AZ. Guess Daddy Buchanan's buying you all the good gear.
What do you want?
After the Rangers nuked Cochise, and themselves, I figured somebody competent had to chase down its mechanical brood. So I recruited folks who'd lost family to synths, and I formed a posse. Decommissioned a dozen of the plastic punks in AZ. Then heard a feud headed east and followed them here. Now I'm getting flack from that tin star twat Daisy for exchanging fire with the synth we tracked to Colorado Springs. That's where you come in. Interferent bitch told the marshals to shoot us on sight if we stepped inside the city limits again, so we can't go after this October 11 synth. Was hoping you might be interested in taking care of it for us. Cash bounty for its head.
Huh. What's so bad about synths?
Jesus, you're not one of those, are ya? Fucking simps are always talking about how synths are sentient. They have feelings. Bullshit. That's how they trick you. Synths are just top-grade robots. What makes them dangerous is that every one of them has a little piece of cochise in their electric brain, like a virus. And if you leave them alone for too long, that virus spreads. And pretty soon we have the goddamn robot apocalypse all over again. Not on my watch. We cap them as soon as we see them. Don't give them a chance to talk.
Tell us about Cochise.
Are you kidding me? Cochise is the Rangers' greatest enemy. A supercomputer that almost exterminated them twice, and which built an army of synths to kill every last human on Earth. Rangers aren't training their recruits at all these days, are they?
No, we just haven't been told about Cochise. Synth is called October 11?
Yeah, no idea why. Synths are weird that way. It and another synth called Tourmaline K'd some civs on their way here, just for kicks. So watch yourselves. 11 is a stone killer. Gotta be neutralized before it kills again. And killing it will help us find its comrades.
How will killing October 11 help us find others?
All synths got a radio in their heads. Lets them communicate long distance and triangulate on each other. Once I crack 11's head open, I'll hack it for their locations. You want to go after the others too? I'll make it worth your time.
Why did Daisy ban you from hunting in Colorado Springs?
We cornered 11 downtown and tried to take it out quietly. But there was a snafu and we had to open fire. Shot up the street, wounded some civs. Silly bitch wouldn't listen when I warned her about the synth. Acted like we were the problem and sent us packing. Fuck her.
Gee, I wonder why she would think that you're the problem.
Hey now. That's my ex-boss you're talking about, Hoss.
Lucky you quit then. She's a frag candidate for sure.
Well, we'll add this runaway synth to our list.
Add it to your list? Ought to be your top priority. Whatever. We'll wait here until you bring back its head. Should still be downtown somewhere. You'll know you're near it when you start hearing weird static on your radio. Squad, at ease.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
I'm gonna try to get my sister a job here.
Hello, Rangers. Permission to speak?
Permission granted, recruit.
I just wanted to say thank you again for saving my life. If you hadn't talked to Judge Watkins, well, I wouldn't be here, and I'm really happy to be here. I guess that's all I wanted to say. Oh, and, Mom thanks you too.
Okay. Well, glad to hear it, recruit.
Guys, over here! Hey, I'm feeling much better now. Ready to help out any way I can.
Are you happy with how things are going so far?
It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine, I guess. Not really inspiring anybody, but that's not really our job, is it? Our job is to save the folks back home, and... well, I'm pretty sure we'll get there. We could try harder, though.
Talk to you later, Jody. Yeah, we can make her a companion, but no.
Later.
She's not going to be our 6th party member. No, got somebody else in mind. Ranger HQ Medbay. You've unlocked the Medbay. Here you can shop for medical supplies. You can also speak to the doctor to get free health care, including restoring any incapacitated squad members.
Hey, Rangers. I'm here at last. It'll take a while, but I think I'll be able to make an actual surgery out of this place. Just need to call in a few favors for equipment and supplies. If you need treatment now, well, I think I'm ready for that. What do you need?
How's that patient of yours?
Fine. Everything is fine. For now.
You have any medical supplies you could sell us?
I brought a few things over from the garage. Not much yet, but...
yeah, we can buy some stuff off of him. Some antidotes might not be a bad idea. Let's say 5 of them for now. Let's also sell off our junk. And let's get patched
When I
up.
came over here, I thought I'd be patching up rangers, not seeing 2 refugees packed like sardines. What do you need, rangers?
We'd like to be patched up.
Of course, no sense in bleeding all over the place. Have a seat. If it ain't cut, don't stitch it.
And because this can only be removed by no glow, I don't have to worry about losing it. Which is good, because more critical chance on a sniper is never a bad thing.
Hi, Rangers. Thanks again for letting me work for you. This is so exciting.
Glad to have you. Are you enjoying the work?
I am so happy. I'm learning so much. All my life I wanted to be a scientist, but all I could do was read the books and dream. And now I can actually do things. It's incredible!
What do you think of Doc Barker?
He's wonderful. He's almost as smart as Dr. Finster, but without all the, you know, evil.
What are you working on?
Drinkable gasoline and a car that runs on water. That way, no matter which one you run out of first, you can use the other in a pinch.
Can you clone one of us?
Yes. Theoretically. I can have the machine take your genetic material and run the process, but no guarantee what comes out the other end. I did make a few tweaks to the process, though, so whatever it is, it probably won't be so angry. Probably.
Never mind.
That's probably a good idea.
Alright, thanks, Herb. So long.
Thank you, Rangers. You saved my life.
Now, we can use that to clone our characters, but no telling what effect that's gonna have.
Fucking Brygo. Why do you have to go and fuck up a good thing?
What do you mean?
Didn't we have an understanding? Didn't we get a little squeeze for looking the other way at Little Vegas?
Yeah.
And didn't we get some compensation every now and then if he needed a witness to disappear?
Uh-huh.
So why side with the Dorseys? Why put us in the position of having to do something about him? Is he crazy or what?
He killed the goose that lays the fatted calf. What an idiot.
You've unlocked the armory. You can come here to shop for new weapons and armor at a discounted rate.
Man, I never thought I'd be in a position to thank outsiders for saving my life, but here we are. I don't know what Brygo intended, but, well, I'm guessing you saved me a lot of pain, so thanks.
Now, unfortunately, the loot that was here that we could have gotten is now gone. But oh well. Wasn't gonna be that much.
Anyway, Sheriff Daisy asked me to set up an armory for you, get you situated. So, I'll get started on that. Want to see what I've got so far?
No, thanks for helping us out.
After what you did for me, it's a pleasure. Never been happier to follow an order.
Are you liking it here?
It's fine. Can't complain.
Show us what you got.
Happy to. Take a look.
Okay, what do we have in terms of weapons? See if maybe there's something we can upgrade. Assault rifle? No. Negotiator. But that's a laser sniper rifle, so I'll hold off on that. RPG-7. The Bren. What do you have right now? Bunker Buster, 7 to 10. It'd be a definite upgrade. What kind of ammo does it use? 7.62? How much? $207, huh? What else do we got? Let's see. 6 to 7 times 6 submachine gun. It would be an upgrade. Penetration of 3. That would definitely be better. Let's see. 9mm, 9mm. Okay. Hawkeye. No, that's pump shotgun. Scout rifle would also be an upgrade, but I'm not quite sure I really need it. for Hawkeye right now. What have we got in terms of weaponry anyway? Yeah. Rebar, I've already got that. You know what? I'll grab the Bren. I'll grab the Scorpion and... why not? I'll grab the Scout Rifle. And then just watch. I'm going to get those exact ones, but upgraded. Or those exact ones elsewhere. Because getting the penetration for laser would help us out in the long run. Yeah, it's about time to upgrade. Now let's see, 89.762 ammo. I should probably make more of that. And I can make a fair amount. 294, but I think I'm just going to make a nice 100 or so. Yeah, that seems good. Let's see, 9mm I got plenty of. 30-06. I should probably make at least 20 of that. Alright, what do you need for your revolver? 38 ammo, 89. Yeah, that should be enough. I don't use up too much of it. I'm mostly concerned with stuff that uses up a lot in one blast. Ooh, that reminds me. I still have not taken a look at my armor. Yep, Merc armor's better. Combat speed would actually be good for her. And I'll give her a Merc helmet. Let's see, Blitz, you need some head armor. So you don't have the strength for it. I'll give you Merc leggings, Merc helmet. Can't give anything to you. Yeah, I'll give this to you. Yeah, not a bad look, but nah. I'll stick with baseline. And you know what? I'm going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to sell off a bunch of stuff that I know I'm not going to be using. So I will be right back. Okay, sold off a few things, but decided to change my mind about certain other things just because, well, I have no barter skill. But I also remembered this broken toaster here. What do we got? Tarjan token. Okay. Toaster repairman's badge. Sure, why not? I don't think I have a trinket on her. Gets us extra toaster repair. Which actually reminds me, there's something I forgot to take care of in Broadmoor Heights. Anyways, wow, she got to work quick.
7A.
7A, check.
13C.
Uh-huh, 13C.
1B.
1B, got it.
2B.
I'm not seeing 2B.
Are you sure?
Found it. Sorry, 2B.
Good. Okay. 4A.
Yep, 4A.
Okay. Looks like we already got some things set up here. Peak shares ammo with his squad before battle. Poke steals ammo from his squad before battle, and loots their corpses after. Okay.
Hey, Rangers! Hope you like what I've done with the space.
I mean, it's a massive improvement from what it once was, and I get the feeling that as we go through different sections, or as we take care of different quests, we're gonna earn different
My uncle
displays.
tells me you're a man of questionable morals, Mr. Kwan.
Well, that's why I'm on the payroll. Somebody's got to get their hands dirty, so good folk like you can keep your hearts clean.
That's not how Colorado Springs works, Mr. Kwan. That's how you work.
Huh. I'm sure you know best.
Oh, Lucia, you poor innocent child. Model of Bellamy Ward's Greenhouse Spire, celebrating the Rangers' routing of Dorsey forces in the Garden of the Gods.
That Valor kid doesn't sound much more stable than his brother.
Glowing radioactive paint excluded for falling outside Rangers' safety protocols. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Prasad Memorial. Memorial plaque is fixed to the base of the holographic projector. Okay. Major Prasad. Lived a Ranger, died a Ranger. What's this?
Robot mascots of pre-war PSAs, Peek and Poke were meant to show the right and wrong ways of preparing for the end of the world. Each vignette humorously contrasted Noble Peek's forethought and generosity and Poke's short-sightedness and greed. Since the deluge, the billboards have been often modified by survivalists who change the art and the message to suit the times, resulting in a darker humor than the original creators ever intended.
You know, Miss Wesson, the Marshals could always do with new blood.
I thought you only took people who were a bit more crooked-like.
We don't discriminate, long as you can shoot and follow orders.
Perhaps not, then. I can only do one of those things.
Uh-huh. Well, anyways, we are out of time for this episode. I'm probably going to take care of heading back to Broadmoor Heights, because we can actually get some stuff out of Lucia's family home that we're going to want to get. And I'm probably going to take care of that. So, I'll see you guys there in the next episode, because like I said, we're out of time. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.